Hello there. My name is Omesh Kalpi, and I'm from South Africa. You talk about Dr. Girish. I've known him since 2017. And going back to 2017, I was in the ashram in Puttaparthi. And I met this travel agent, and all I asked him is, who's the best in Bangalore? Who's the best implant surgeon? And without hesitation, he told me, Dr. Girish, of course. I said, okay. I remember getting Dr. Girish's number from him, and I made the call in 2017. And I spoke to the receptionist, can I come and see Dr. Girish? This is not a problem. And before going back home to South Africa, and I came to Dr. Girish's surgery, and I was amazed what a down-to-earth doctor he was, so accommodating. And he did an x-ray of my full mouth, and he told me, oh, you got very good teeth. I told him, no, Dr. Girish, I want my teeth all removed. He was like surprised. He said, but I've never done a full mouth implant. I said, well, I'm your first patient. He told me, no. You got X-ray says you still have very good teeth. So I told him, okay, I'll go back home to South Africa. I'll sleep over it. 2019, I made a call to him. I'm coming to you. He says, well, he's available. So I came to Dr. Girish in 2019. He did an X-ray again. He says, your jaws or your mouth is exactly the same. I said, but I want everything removed. And he sent me for my blood test. And I went within 2 hours, I had my blood results. They all were perfect. Don't ask me what results. I know it was urea level and sugar level. They all were perfect for extraction. He called me back to the office. He told me, right, you want to go for it? Are you sure you want everything removed? I said, yes. He couldn't believe it. I was so brave. But anyway. So I went to his operating theater, laid back. The first injection I had to numb my mouth, never felt a pain. Half an hour later, and he pumped more injections. Still didn't feel the pain. And then he started extracting, one by one. I was like in heaven, so calm. I felt no pain whatsoever. And then at each stage, he stopped. He said, you okay? I said, yes. And then he told me, what car are you driving in South Africa? I told him, Toyota. He said, I'm putting a Ferrari in your mouth. I said, oh, I couldn't laugh because my face was a bit swollen with all the injections that I had there. It was still all painless. I only laughed a day later when the swelling went down. And I laughed with Shalini. I said, you know what he told me? Your health is more important. And he put a Ferrari in my mouth. Never looked back. Next day, I came back to him. I remember what he told me at 9 o'clock in the morning. I opened my mouth. He inspected it. He told me, Omesh, it's amazing. His favorite was amazing. I asked him, what's amazing? He said, your gums have healed so well overnight. He says, okay, you can go wherever you're going. You come back in 2 days, we'll take a mold. We'll do what do you call that? False teeth or whatever. Temporary. And then he's done that. He did the mold. And then when that arrived, and I think it was really extremely difficult. Sometimes I wondered how people use this false teeth and chew. There's so much of grit and rice and everything else that goes underneath that and hurts the gum. And I couldn't. He told me I can come back in 6 months' time to do my crowns. But I tell you what, 6 months, on the 5th month I phoned him from South Africa. I told him, Dr. Girish, I need to come back. You need to put the crowns straight away. This was in 2020. And he put the crowns. I came back to India. He put the crowns. And then I told him, you know what, I don't know how people manage with this false teeth. He says, I've spoken to people in South Africa, the older folks, and they all told me that they battle. And then I told him, now you see, implant was the way to go. And I'm back here in 2022. He did an inspection. He told me everything is perfect. Right, 5 years later, and today is 27th of December, 2025. He's done the x-ray. Perfect. 5 years later. And I'm overjoyed, and it's the best ever, besides marrying my wife, ever I've done. No regrets. It's a Ferrari, better than the Toyota. Thank God. Thank you.